Chocolate Man is back. I have a sore throat, which is very, very bad for the things that I'm doing. But fortunately, well, hopefully, it will solve itself by the end of this day. And I'm doing a bit to change that thing, to change the fact that I have a sore throat, because I will be speaking a bit lower. Well, I don't really know if I will be speaking a bit lower, but I will be taking some nasal spray to achieve that capability for expansion of the vocal cords so I don't really damage them further. That's the whole point. And I like to say that's the whole point. But all of my friends, I've noticed that all of my friends are doing like really, really good. And they are like, I don't know what happened in the last 6 months since I started doing these videos. It's like everyone and their mother started to do things really, really well and really expand their plans and think in bigger scales and do a lot of things. And it's crazy how expansive everybody is and how they want to achieve more, they want to do more, they want to it's gorgeous. And the friend that I was talking about yesterday, that I was complaining about yesterday, today he was like, "Oh, you know that thing that you explained to me? Yeah, well, I talked about it with two other psychologists, and yeah, they basically said the same thing." And I was like, "Wow, incredible." It's like, and now he's like, yeah, much more self-assured, much more happy, and not complaining as much about things that happened so far in the past. He stopped really ruminating on those things, and he's much happier. Hopefully, it will be for a long time. And the other friend that I'm not talking about, talking to, I will. Well, I already for not forgot. I already forgave him, but now I don't actually feel angry towards him. Like it took a few days to not feel angry towards him anymore. And that's super nice to not feel these bad emotions that I've been going through to because I didn't want to have that vile like anger that was plaguing me like a parasite. I didn't want it. It was hindering my ability to think, my ability to do things. It was hindering all of the things that my ability to view life in a positive manner. It was really hurting me, and I finally don't feel the need to be angry at the situation, mainly because I forgave him, but because I didn't forgive him for a few days, and that increased the whole situation. And then I forgave him, and then now I don't feel angry anymore at the situation at all. I don't really care. I'm still not going to talk to him because I don't want the risk of that happening ever again with him. Hot chocolate. It's not really hot anymore because I had a 1 hour conversation with a friend. I really should be putting a bit of a timer. Like I really should set a timer and should get me myself like I do have the timer, so I should be like turning it on, telling him like, "Look, you got 15 minutes on the clock. I got stuff to do." And yeah, I should be doing that. On top of that, today I want to meditate. I want to film some videos about the other camera just so I can sell it. I want to sell it so I recoup some of the money back. And also on top of the selling of the camera, I might want to use this laptop to do all of the video rendering for YouTube, because I might want to sell the MacBook as well after I finish all of the courses, after I finish rendering all of the courses, so that I can properly like do some things and have the money outside of gear and things that are not really adding so much value. Sure, the MacBook is nice and it can do a lot of things, but if I don't use it at full capacity, which means filming videos, I will not need it. Plus, with that money, I can always buy back another MacBook do the work, and then sell it again. So I don't really need to, well, most people don't do this because they cannot hold on to that money, but I can. So I don't have a problem. Plus, I can also borrow a laptop from a friend. So I can basically just have that that laptop from another friend and use it as my own for a few days that I need to work on it. A much more useful way. I've been doing that with cameras. I've been borrowing a second camera whenever I need it because let's be honest, I need a second camera in like 1.1 well 0.5% of the time that I'm filming. So of course it's going to be like, why would you buy one? Like if you only use it in 0.5 out of the situation that you are filming, why would you buy another camera? Like it's really not efficient, and it's really money that's stuck that you can do a lot of other things with. And that's the whole point. It was nice, like to be able to have so much gear and so many things taught me that that gear is still worth quite a bit, and it's like savings. Like I've saved a lot of money by not even saving it, by spending it. So I got a lot of pleasure by spending it, and now I'm selling it. So I get on certain objects, I actually get a profit. So that's a good thing. So I will be selling more things because I want to profit off of the camera, the other camera that I have to film things today, some videos about it. And the other thing that I'm gonna do is what's it called? film film try to use the other laptop that I have here to film the camera, to not film but to edit all of the videos and render them on this computer instead of the MacBook, so that I can transfer everything so that I can sell the MacBook as well, which will be very, very nice. Another beautiful day is over, and I finally figured out why people don't really respect my time. And that's one reason, well, I'm having a few emotions right now, but because I'm a bit pissed and a bit not really, how do you say this? I am under a bit more pressure than usual, but I will get into the flow once I understand how to better express myself. I will start to get into my flow. But the most important thing right over here is the fact that whenever people get to be late and they don't understand why I'm pissed, it's because they've never seen the productivity levels that I can output in that short amount of time. And that's why they do not respect it. It's because they don't, and they don't also don't care, but the idea is that they don't understand how important time is, especially when I'm in a period where I have like 20 projects on a single in a single day, and I have to output so many things. Like what? Like meditation. I do 2 meditations and I have to edit those, post those every day. I have to make this video, one in the morning, one at night, and then I have to post this as well for the next day. I also have to do courses. Today I edited 5 or 6 courses, and I've rendered 51 videos. People don't understand what 15 minutes means to me, and that's why they don't care about those minutes. It's because they've never saw me work, and they do not understand. They see them, especially if they come from this idea of a worker's mentality, where they work 8 hours and then everything else is free time, everything else is enjoyment. They don't understand the fact that for me, every single second can count. Sure, I can have a lot of free time. I can do my own schedule. I can work around things. But if I'm in a highly productive period, this 15 minutes is super important. I'm talking about this because a friend of mine will visit me and I will have to teach him how to film with his camera. He bought the same camera as me, which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and he thinks that he needs to learn how to use this camera. In fact, what he needs to learn is to press play, press record. The only thing that matters in this situation is press record. That's the only thing that really stops people from doing the things that they want. In other words, no matter what this friend of mine really does not understand the fact that all of my business has been like 50% of the money that I made in my business of selling courses. I've done it with a $200 camera. A $200 camera that was released in 2013. I bought it in 2018, and so 5 years after it was released, and I think my oven, my air fryer films better video than that camera. But it doesn't really matter. I did not change it because of quality. I did not change that camera because of quality. The courses could have been still filmed on that camera. It does not really matter. What matters is the content. Because when we call ourselves content creators or filmmakers, what matters, people have this wrong, skewed perspective of what matters. The camera does not matter. The equipment does not really matter. What matters is skill, momentum, filming yourself, and pressing play. That's exactly what matters. Hopefully, I will be able to get over this emotion of angst and frustration because he's late. But yeah, thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.